A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that short completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on the... There's too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Houston. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the right side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually it goes down.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And the back now goes in motion. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Price. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And there's the handoff. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Houston 7, NC State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. No huddle now for the offense. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch.
And another look back.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
NC State now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And bulldozing his way through. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Just trucks the man. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Get set.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. Will take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays the second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jimenez. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Caught quickly. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brayton just trucks through the defender. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Powerful running here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Houston. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a big gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.